Okay, today you are painting your ceramic cupcakes. Your clay has been fired in the kiln and is now ceramic. Now keep in mind, fourth graders, it's still very fragile. So if you drop this on the ground, it will break. I can hot glue a few things, but if it breaks a lot, it will be very tricky to fix. So be really careful with your cupcakes as you're carrying them around the room. Today you are painting them, and you are kind of thinking about Mr. Tebold and how he paints his cupcakes, and he usually does them pretty realistically. Now you might add a few details just because that's your artist's decision to make, okay? But kind of think a little bit more realistic. I'm thinking about my frosting, and I'm wanting my frosting maybe to be purple. I'm going to dip the toe of my brush in my paint, and I'm going to paint my cupcake frosting purple. Now, clay is very porous, which means it has a lot of little holes in it that you and I can't even see. So you might need to use a little bit more water in your brush to paint that cupcake in. I'm going to paint around my sprinkles because I want my sprinkles to be a different color. Alright, you might notice as you are painting your clay that there are a lot of different surfaces to paint. They're kind of uneven, so I'm wanting to make sure that I don't see any white on my purple frosting after I've been painting it. So I need to get in all of those little cracks, and a way to do that a little bit easier is to get some more water on my brush so my paint's a little bit more watery than normal. So picking up your clay, kind of examining it from all different angles, water down your paint so that you can get your color into all those little cracks. You might also notice that you need to do more than one coat. That means that once the paint is dry, I'm going to come back over and I'm going to do another coat on the paint that I already did. Okay? Multiple coats will also help cover up all those little white spaces. So fourth grade, you've also learned a lot about mixing. If you would like to mix certain colors, like make tints or shades, you have 2 mixing trays that you can share with your neighbor. Okay? You need to paint your cupcake on all surfaces so that you don't see any white. You might think about the inside since these are jars mostly, so when somebody picks this up, they see the inside. Okay? It's painted as well. You don't need to worry about the bottom so much because the bottom will be on the table, but if you would like, you can paint the bottom as well. When your cupcake is totally painted and you're not seeing any more white, you've used either water on your brush or you've gone and done multiple coats, you can turn your cupcake into the clay cart by the kiln door. These cupcakes are going to be displayed in the library for our school to see, so make sure you're showing good craftsmanship as you're painting.